Good morning, friends. Happy Friday, August 25th. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card, it's always for you. The second card, it's always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, or a loved one. And the third card, it's something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. Oh, that felt weird. Okay, so good morning, friends. Yay, it's Friday. We're at another weekend. Like, seriously, how does this time go so fast? It was just Monday. All right, so are you ready? Okay, today, the card for you is dun, 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 wild. It's wild again. Okay, so that means that we are not going out there with our full wild abandonment. We are controlling the situation a little too much. Okay, so how can we go out there and do the unexpected? How can we approach something in a completely different way? Like wild, just what people wouldn't expect. It's a green go. And it's a yellow freeway. So if we accept that we just need to embrace a little bit of chaos in our life, then life will clear up a little. It is future, past, or immediate change. This one's whatever you want it to be because it's wild. It's chaos. Of course, it's air. So communication, relationships, learning, so new things, experiencing new things, adventure. Like, to me, that's what wild is saying. But it's adventure without a plan. Yeah. Like no plan, just like so much allowing. Like, I feel like that's what wild is it's just like so much allowing. It's just like, oh, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go here and I'm going to go here. It's like a day of ADD. Okay. All right. That is wild. I'm not going to beat on that one too much because we just had it the other day and it was in the same place. So obviously we all still need to hear that message, and it's Friday and it's the weekend and it's okay. Like, I'm good with that. Like, bring it on. Bring on wild. It's Friday. Yes. I'm all about it. All right. The message for someone else today. Someone else might be a stranger, a friend, a loved one. Also could be us because we're each other, someone else. And I say this because it's blue. Blue is the reminder from God universe that, you know what? We're supposed to just experience those emotions. Like, allow them to be. Don't shove them down and squash them away. That gives you body aches and all these other things. Really, we have to express our emotions. If we spend too much time there, then we end up like this, potentially like this homeless guy, and we're just in constant fight or flight. And so blue is this reminder of experience it, acknowledge it, appreciate it for what it is, and then let it go. Because we don't want to live in fight or flight, because that really honestly screws everything up. Like, we don't make the right decisions when we're in fight or flight. We really don't. Our mind really lies to us at that point, and we can't filter. Like, we can't get to our heart at all because we're too busy up here in our mind trying to make sure that we survive. Okay, so we don't want to get stuck there. So, whether it's have the ice cream, go hit the punching bag, whatever it is, but it's brief. Just have it and move on. Okay? Don't eat ice cream every night for a month. That'll make you gain weight. That's not the right way to process the energy. That's the bad blue. That's the toll. So this one is a yellow yield. We're supposed to slow down, and it's a toll. So if we don't move on, if we don't allow ourselves to experience there's a cost, body pains, various other issues, if we live in it too long, then there's a whole other set of issues. So it's toll. Okay, so we just got to be careful with this one. It's past and future, and of course it has feelings attached to it because it's blue. Like, it's all about feelings and emotions. So we're supposed to make sure that we recognize them, that we embrace them. I know way too many people who think that they do that, and I'm not sure that they really do. Like, they spend too much time in the happy, and you really do have to make sure that you process the sad. And maybe it's that they're processing the sad in quiet, in private. I got you. But I need you to realize that people need to see all of your spectrum, not just the one side. Sorry, you're human. All right, let's move on. So the remember or watch for today, wrong card. Remember or watch for today. Are you ready? Okay. This is, also could be an opportunity. And I feel like today this is an opportunity. Okay. We're going to watch for this opportunity. Ready? Ready? Okay. The card is down. So down is a sign from God universe that we might feel like we've hit rock bottom. Down is a sign, I think, from God universe that there's only one way. You know, there's only one way to go once you're at the bottom. That's up. So, okay. So today we're going to get an opportunity. We're going to get a sign of what is our way up. Okay. Universe doesn't want to beat us in the head that we're down. What it wants us to do is see, okay, I'm there. The only way out is up. I need to watch for my ladders. So where's your ladder? Where's your rope ladder today, friend? Where's that rope ladder? That's the opportunity that we're looking for from God universe. This one is a stop. Okay, so we're supposed to stop and actually look for that rope ladder. There's a toll. If we don't stop dwelling in the I'm at the bottom, can you believe I'm here? It's so miserable down here. Like this is like more echoing of blue. Okay. So we don't want to like dwell there. We need to make sure we're looking for our way out. Okay. No dwelling, no moving in. This one is past and more past and future. We got to process that past to get to the future. And of course, that's more emotion, more feelings, more water. Blah, blah. No wonder we want to be wild today. We're all trying to run away from this emotion. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So what is our way up? And let's not dwell there in the bottom because there's a cost if we do. If we don't look for those ladders and pay attention, it's called being aware. Okay. It's all about allowing. Like it really, the truth is, all of this is about allowing the adventure, allowing the emotion, allowing the help, the ways out, the assistance. There's so much allowing here. Like we just have to let universe give us what we need, and we have to accept it, and we have to not be in fight or flight so that we can see it. All right. So it might be a little bit of a heavy weekend, but maybe it's also a fun weekend. Like, so how can you use wild to help you while you're processing the blue and the down? Like, how can you use the wild as your way up? How can you use the wilds to keep you from turning in and dwelling too long in those emotions? Like, how can the wild be our tool to battle these things? That's what I'm thinking. That's how I'm going to use my wild. I think that solidifies it. I was thinking this morning that I needed to go to the water park this weekend, and I guess I just solidified it. I need to go to the water park this weekend. Even if I have to go by myself, I'll be at the water park, having a good time, being wild. That's me. Ready? Like the last little tidbits of summer, just hanging on. What can you do? All right. So, friends, it's Friday. We need to go out there with kindness because on Fridays, we really don't know what others are going through. You know, there might be even adults at work that are like, I don't like the weekend. I don't have anyone at home. I'm lonely. And so it makes them cranky on Fridays because they're not looking forward to being alone on the weekend. Do you have any of those people in your life? Like we think about those things as a teacher. I used to think about those things with the kids, like long weekends, vacations, holidays, like they didn't really like them. And now that I work in a different job, I'm like, I wonder how they feel about those things now. Of course, they have overtime this weekend, so they're only going to have one day away from each other. They'll probably be perfectly happy. But like, do you think about those things? Like when you have a shutdown for a week, like, are there some people where it's just sad for them because their whole life is their job? Okay. So that's why we have to go out there with kindness. We have to do nice things for other people because we really honestly don't know what others are going through. Like they may not have anyone at home and it might make them sad. Or maybe they have too many people at home and it stresses them out. I don't know. I love you, friends. Mwah. Have a fabulous weekend.